My name is Tay, and welcome back to another episode of All Things Lifestyle Podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in for another week, another episode. So today's episode is going to be beauty on a budget. So I'm going to be talking about products. If y'all haven't realized, I love talking about products. I like trying new products. I love repurchasing the products that I know is going to work for me. These are products that I probably talked about before in the past because, I've had product of the week. I've had that for pretty much I feel like a year now on the podcast, or maybe the past, since the summertime of last year. So it might be products I've talked about before, but in this episode, I'm going to have all the products linked. And these are just some products drugstore products, beauty on a budget that I feel work, that I have been using for, if not years, over a year, that have worked for me on and off. Because when you use the same thing over again, it feels like it's not working anymore. So sometimes you got to take a break from a product and then come back to it. But these products, whether you take a break, come back to it, use it consistently, I feel like they work. So that's what this is going to be about. I got some skincare, some makeup, body care, hair care stuff to talk about. So yeah, we're going to get into that a little bit later. It is Sunday that I'm recording this. I recorded last week on a Sunday too. I don't know if this is my new recording days. But it is actually Sunday evening now. I had a whole Sunday. I had a very productive day, actually. Got up early this morning, went grocery shopping, went to Target. Wait, what did I go to Target for? Oh, I went to Target to return some pants. I got me some hot chocolate. This morning from Dunkin'. And tip, I don't know if I mentioned this on the podcast before, but I'm mentioning it again. Add hazelnut to your hot chocolate. If you go and get, hot chocolate from Starbucks, Dunkin', wherever you get it from, or make it at home, add hazelnut syrup or hazelnut cream or whatever to your hot chocolate, and some whipped cream. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. It's so good. It just changes the drink. It just makes it just tastes more Christmassy. I know Christmas is over, but hot chocolate is Christmas to me. I don't know. Even though hot chocolate is a winter drink, it just reminds me of Christmas. So yeah, that's my little piece of Christmas that I get after the holidays. Went to Target. I went to Marshall's. I got my goddaughter some outfits, some little clothes I saw. It was so cute. Got her a little toy. Yeah, I just had a Sunday, came home, meal prepped, and I'm still making my salads. I'm still in my salad era. Prep my salad for the week and my other meals and everything. So I'm starting the week off really good. It's so funny because earlier I was like, this is the perfect example of girl math. Because my friend sent me a video on, it was was it a reel or a TikTok? And it was talking about girl math. And this was a perfect example of girl math today. So my first two stops today was Dunkin' and Target. Like I said, I went and got a hot chocolate from Dunkin'. And with the hot chocolate, I got a croissant breakfast sandwich. But I had to return some pants that I bought because they didn't fit me right. So technically, the Dunkin' was free because I had to return the pants. So I got the money back and I got the Dunkin'. So the Dunkin' was free. That's girl math. In my mind, the Dunkin' was free. But I just said that because I was like, I know that's a trend going around. And it's girl math, girl math, girl math. But it really is girl math. This is really how I think. I be thinking that. I'm like, I returned the pants and I got Dunkin'. The Dunkin' was free because that's money I got back. And the Dunkin' was cheaper than the pants anyway. So it's still free. I'm still pocketing money. I'm pocketing money back. It just makes sense. I be thinking it's in my head. I know it's a joke, but it's real life too. I know it's a joke on social media, but it is real life because yes, girl math. Girl math is a thing. But y'all, I have been binging Love and Hip Hop Atlanta on Netflix. So they only put two episodes. They only put 2 seasons on Netflix. They just added it. It's on the recently added tab. They just added it. So it's on the recently added tab, the recently added list on Netflix. But y'all, the craziness and the shenanigans from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Because I think Atlanta was the second city. New York was the first city. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta was the second one. I think, yeah, they was the second one. So good. Like that, again, that era was prime reality TV time. Like, between Jocelyn, Stevie, Scrap, Erica, Mimi, all of the drama, I'm like... And we was eating it up watching every Monday. Was it Sunday or Monday that the shows came on back in the day? But we was eating it up. And I'm just sitting here watching. I watched it all day yesterday. I watched it today. I'm like, it's just so funny. And it's crazy to watch it as an adult now. Because, of course, like, I was a kid. I'm a kid. Like, I was like high school watching that. Because it came out. I was in high school, right? Yeah. I was like just starting high school, I think. But still, you're a kid, you're not in an adult mind. But now that I'm 27 watching this, I'm 27, literally Scrap and Erica are like 29, 28, 29. So I'm like, wow, like it's crazy watching now because I'm like, we're the same age. And just the things that they would do, I'm like, they young, it makes sense. Like, these ain't 40-year-olds, they 40 now. Are they 40? Yeah, they're 40 now, but back then when they recording this and all that, like filming this show, they 29 years old. They young. So it's like all of the drama and everything, it just makes sense, I guess. But listen, I've been binging and I've been eating it up like it's brand new. Because in Jocelyn, a trip. It was always the, hey, maid. Hey, Molly the maid. Talking to Mimi. And Jocelyn used to come at everybody. Like, the first season, it was mostly her and Mimi. But the second season, she came at everybody. I'm like halfway through the second season now. She was coming at everybody left and right, fighting left and right. And I'm like, Jocelyn. But that was prime time reality TV. Because that show, we used to eat that show up every week. Like, couldn't wait to come on. Now talk about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Let's get into the product of the week. So I know this week's episode is just products. Like products. Like, I told you I love talking about products. But my product of the week is not super budget friendly. Like, it's not super expensive, but it's not like, like $10. It's a little bit more. But I feel like it's still good. But I do feel like it's a good price for what you get. So this is the product this week is the Bread Hair Oil Everyday Gloss. So the brand is called Bread. It's this hair brand. I've been seeing some of the girls talk about this brand. Mostly talk about this oil in like a hair mask or something. But this was I went to the store looking for a hair oil. I was in Ulta. I was like, I wanted to try something new, but if I didn't see anything new I wanted to try, I was just going to get something that I've had before, like an Old Faithful or whatever. But I turn around and I see this and I was like, oh, I think it was Kendra from the Glam Twins on YouTube. I think I seen her use it before and I was like, oh. And so I smell the oil and I'm like, I need this oil. It smells so good. So I used it yesterday when I did my wash and go, and y'all, the smell, it smelled like a sweet, it's like a cakey kind of smell, but not like overwhelmingly, but it's like faint, but it smells good, it smells sweet. And I put it on my hair last night. I was grocery shopping earlier today, like I probably got to the grocery store about like noon. And I'm like walking around, I'm like, it smells sweet. Like, and I was like, wait, that's that hair oil. So the hair oil is lingering. The smell is lingering. I love that. Now my hair products, the products I use, it naturally lingers, like the Shea Moisture and stuff like that, Camille Rose, Mielle Organics. Like, it just smells good. So it lingers for like a day or two. And then, reapply or whatever. But this hair, I've never had a hair oil. I've never really noticed the hair oil linger. Because I didn't reapply it today. I applied it last night, and I still smell it. Like right now, I'm like swinging I still smell it. It really lasts. I like that in a product especially because it's not cheap. I think it was like $25, $24 or $25. So it's not the cheapest, but like I said, you get a lot, and plus the packaging too. It's in a pretty glass bottle. But the only thing I don't like about it is the applicator. So it's one of those applicators that you get. Okay, so you know how you buy essential oils for like your diffuser or something, or like, just essential oils in general, and that dropper that comes on it. That's how that is. Like, it's not oil that you could just apply. You gotta like shake it out, and I got a lot of hair, so that's the only thing I'm like, I gotta shake out a lot, because of course on the box, on the application part, it's like use a dime size. Like, no, I have a lot of hair, so I'm using way more than a dime size. But that's the only con to it. But I feel like that's something I'll get over, because the product, I like it. And as far as like how it felt on my hair, feels good. I've only used it, like I said, just since yesterday. But I'm recommending it because it smells good, and I want y'all to try it too. So, but yeah, like I said, it's a sweet smell. It smells good. I got mine from Ulta. I think they sell it at Sephora too. I don't know about Target, but I think, and the brand is Bread. Beat like bread, like eat bread. I think it's in Sephora. I'm not sure, but I don't think they have a lot of products in the line either. Cause I seen just the hair oil, the hair mask, and like a cream or something. I think it's like 3 or 4 products in the line for hair. Yeah, I'm not sure if this brand does skincare. I'm not sure. I'll have to do a little more research on it. But yeah, I'm going to have the product, this product linked in the show notes in the description box. So if you want to try out the hair oil, I think you should give it a shot. And it's not a heavy oil either. It's nice and light. That's another thing I like too, because I don't like, even though like with curly hair, you want it moisturized, but you still don't want like a greasy, heavy oil. I like that it's not like heavy or greasy or anything like that. It's light, but it still like, it does something. Like my hair, at least your hair's shiny. My hair was shiny. So yeah, and I like to oil, my hair. I don't like to oil my hair every day. I do like every other day. I have like an oil for my scalp, and then I'll use that on like the length of my hair. Yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Okay. Okay, so let's get into the beauty on a budget product. So I'm gonna start off with makeup. Now, I used to be a makeup girly. Like, I used to want to try all the makeup products and everything, but my skin, my face, I stopped wearing a lot of makeup because I just feel like I'm constantly breaking out. I need to go back to a dermatologist for sure. But I just feel like I'm constantly breaking out, and just wearing makeup all the time, just not realistic for me. But I can say over the years, I have like my go-tos, my cult favorites. Like, I'll always repurchase because it just works. And drugstore makeup has come a long way. I know, if you know, the girls, especially like for chocolate girls, brown skin girls, it came a long way. We used to could not be able to find our shade. It's still a little in the drugstore makeup world, but it's so much better. You could find, as a chocolate girl, brown skin girl, you can find a nice foundation, and you can find your shade without having to mix and do this and do that. I feel like we all can now. It's a little bit easier than what it used to. But starting off with the makeup, the CoverGirl trublend foundation. This foundation, I've been using this foundation on and off for the past like years, probably since I got into makeup. This and the Maybelline Fit Me, those were the two foundations that I started using and from the drugstore, and I can't go wrong with them. Like, those two shades are very good. The NYX brow pencil. Now, I like the NYX brow pencil. That's literally the only brow pencil I use. I've tried the I've tried the ColourPop one too. The ColourPop, that's affordable. That's a good brow pencil too. But the NYX one, I've been using that again. These makeup products I'm talking about, I've been using these for years, probably since I got into makeup. And I got into makeup mostly like when I first got like an adult, like 18, 19, because in high school I was only allowed to wear like mascara and a little bit of eyeliner and then lip gloss. I was not allowed to wear makeup. Like the girls was coming to school with the makeup on. I wasn't wearing makeup in high school. Like mama wasn't going for that. Mom was like, you can wear makeup when you 18. Like you can wear any kind of makeup you want after you 18. And that's what I did. Went and bought all the makeup. But yeah, the NYX brow pencil. And as far as like makeup sponges, I know I love the Beauty Blender sponge, but the Beauty Blender sponge is like $25. Nobody wants to spend that on a sponge. So the ones I felt that are like super soft, the Real Techniques and the e.l.f. makeup sponges. Now, I feel like just looking at the makeup videos now on TikTok and YouTube and everything, I feel like we're getting more back into brushes. I feel like we're getting more back into brushes with applying our makeup, because for the past years, we've been like I've been using a sponge. And a lot of girls that's doing the makeup videos and everything been using a sponge. But I feel like the brushes and the little, what are they called? Like the touch-up, the little pad, the pad that come in like a powder foundation, those touch-up pads, I feel like those are getting more popular too than the sponge. But I like the Real Techniques and the e.l.f. makeup sponges as like a dupe for the Beauty Blender. So good. Another one, Ardell lashes, the brand Ardell. Can't go wrong. Like, I love those lashes, the Demi Wispies. Those are the first fake lashes that I've ever bought. So good. Like, I love those lashes. And then last, for mascara, it's the Essence mascara. Now, y'all know I be on here raving about the Essence lip gloss. I love the Essence lip gloss. The clear lip gloss, can't go wrong. Now, the Essence mascara, that's good too. It leaves your lashes so long and it like stays. They have a waterproof one, but even the one that's not waterproof, it's on there. And then the waterproof one is just even better. But yeah, that's the makeup portion. I don't have a lot because like I said, I don't wear, and I want to get back into my makeup bag, like putting on my makeup and everything. And yeah, I want to get back into that. But those are the makeup products that I wanted to talk about. And then as far as skincare, now this one, I literally just repurchased it yesterday. I haven't used this product in over a year probably, but I used to use this all the time and it worked. And I think it still works because I just used it last night and some of my blemishes did clear up a little bit. But this is the Neutrogena Clear Pore Cleanser or Mask. Now, y'all probably seen this. Well, probably. I'm pretty sure you've seen this. It's been around forever. It's in that white bottle. It's like a short white bottle. And the price done went up on this because it was like almost $13. It was like $12 and like 80 something cents when I bought it yesterday. I was like, what? But I feel like it's worth it because to me, that's not an everyday product. But it's a clear pore cleanser or a mask. I use it mainly for masks when I have a lot of breakouts. Now, if you've never used this product, like I said, I'll have all the products linked. Like everything I'm talking about, click the show notes, click the description box right there. You can go see what I'm talking about. But this cleanser and mask, it is strong. Like on the bottle, it says leave on for 10 minutes, or I think it says up to 10 minutes. I do 5. Like this is going to, because I used to use it for 10, but it burned my face. That's how strong it is. And I don't want to scare you to not use it because I feel like it's a good product, but leave it on for 3 to 5 minutes. If you have sensitive skin, I recommend 3 to 5 minutes with that because that product ain't no joke. Yeah, I recommend 3 to 5 minutes with that product. It's no joke. It's going to get It's going to clear your acne and it's going to get the job done, but I like it. And you can use it as a cleanser too. I think I used to use it as a cleanser once upon a time, but I feel like using it as a mask is better for me because my skin is so sensitive. And this is how I know it burned my skin, because it left little like burn marks. It was burn marks on my skin. This was probably back in like 2020. I feel like it was a pandemic and I'm just doing all kind of stuff. Pandemic, we was doing all kind of stuff. I was doing all kind of stuff to my hair, crocheting my hair, doing all kind of, just doing stuff. But it left burn marks on my face. And I was like, oh my God, that mask was burning me. And that's what I mentioned last week on the podcast, where I said we have to be released from the shackles of, just because skincare is burning your face does not mean it's working. Because that was one of those cases back in 2020. I'm like, it's burning, but it's working. But it's actually burning my face. My skin is so sensitive. So if you have sensitive skin, 3 to 5 minutes. Now, if you have skin that's like tough and you think you could leave it on for 10 minutes, I would still be careful, because that's the thing with that product. It feels clean. Like when you rinse off the mask, it just feels like it did something. But like I said, if it starts to burn, I would just rinse it off. If you can only leave it on for 2 minutes, leave it on for 2 minutes, but I still feel like it's good. Another skincare product, the Tony Moly face mask. Now, in particular, the sheet mask. I have been using these for as long as I can remember. As soon as I got into sheet masks, I don't know who I was watching, what beauty blogger or vlogger, I don't even know. But I think it was the girl, was it Juicy Jazz? I cannot remember. But they use these masks and I just I just have not stopped using them. And they're so affordable. Like one mask is like $3 or $4 from Ulta. And I use sheet masks like at least once or twice a week, because one thing I like about sheet masks, they leave your face with this glow. Like it's just, and it's like a healthy glow. It's not like oh, your face is greasy. It's like a nice healthy glow that these sheet masks leave. But I swear by sheet masks. If I want to go somewhere and I want my face to be glowy, I'm doing a sheet mask that day. I swear by sheet masks. I love them. And the Tony Moly brand, and they have so many. They have illuminating, purifying, clear pores, brightening. They have so many different, purposes. And I stock up every time. Like every month I go on Ulta, I get my mask for the month because it's just so good. And I love doing sheet masks. Like another thing I started doing is putting sheet masks on when I'm on a plane or like a long car ride and I'm not driving. It's just so quick to just get your skin hydrated. And I got into it because I suffer from like kind of dry skin, and it's just a good pick-me-up. Like, so I love sheet masks, but that's my favorite brand, Tony Moly. 10 out of 10. Like I can't talk about it enough because I just love it. Okay, so on the body care, now y'all know the Dove exfoliator, the Tree Hut Shea butter exfoliator, whatever. I've always recommend those. I love those. The Dove exfoliator, the mango, I think it's mango. I've been on that one for a while now. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. The Dove exfoliator, the Palmer's cocoa butter oil. I would sleep on Palmer's for a minute because I grew up on using Palmer's cocoa butter and all that stuff, because when I was younger, I had eczema. So I feel like that's what really always stuck in my mind to be moisturized, because I had eczema and I didn't want to be walking around the little girl that's ashy, skin is peeling, so I was always so insecure about my eczema and everything. So I always had my Aquaphor, I always had my lotions, and I always had my cocoa butter. And I remember Palmer's being in the rotation of the lotions and stuff that my mom would get me. And I forgot about the oil. Like, we got the lotion, the cocoa butter lotion, but I forgot about the oil. And that oil, so good. Like, can't go wrong. And one thing about me, I love topping an oil off, like after I lotion up and topping it off with an oil. It's just like, chef's kiss. Can't go wrong. The Nivea body lotion and the body cream, that is my favorite drugstore. Yeah. Nivea, you can't go wrong with Nivea. And one thing I like about Nivea too is one of those, your skin is shiny but not greasy. Like the formula, I don't know how they do these formulas like that. Like you rub it on, but it's not greasy. Like how you put, like, okay, if you put an oil on, you know how sometimes you got to be careful putting oils on because the oil transfer to your clothes. Not with the body cream and the Nivea lotion. Like, your skin is nice and shiny and moisturized, but it's not like greasy to where it'll get on your clothes. Now, that is one thing with oils that I hate, is when they transfer to your clothes. So, got to be careful with that, but I don't be caring. I just try to be careful. And sometimes sometimes I won't put oil on, just depending on what I'm wearing. But like on a daily basis, yeah, like pretty much every night, because I'm going to bed. Now the sheets suffer because, oil, I gotta be moisturized. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't not. But I do like the Nivea line. That's my favorite. So as far as lotions and body creams, the Nivea, can't go wrong. And another thing I just rediscovered, this is why I love going into stores and just looking around. So I was in a beauty supply store. I got this nice big beauty supply store like around the corner from me that I never really go to. And I'm like, why don't I come in here? Like, I went in there actually for the first time when my friend was here. And I'm like, because I need to go get some flexi rods. And I was like, why don't I come in here? And then I went in there again recently, and I got it's whipped shea butter. And now this isn't just the regular one. They had scents. So this one is the honey peach. So good. And I'm like, again, to me, this is a product that you would use like at nighttime, just to lather up nice and moisturized, especially in the wintertime. Like I said, wintertime, your skin is dry, your skin is cracking. You need some moisture. So I feel like this whipped shea butter, and you can get this at actual beauty supply store. Cocoa butter, shea butter, mango butter. They had all kind of stuff in the little section. So go to your beauty supply store where they have it was in the section where they got the African black soap and all that stuff. Yes. Buy it. It's so good. Like I said, it's not as heavy too, oily, greasy. I would use that at night. And I like to use that at night too, like putting on my feet and then putting on some socks and your feet be all soft. Now I don't sleep with the socks on because that's just criminal. Like I've seen people sleep with socks on, and I'm like, how? That is so, again, that's a crime. That should be a crime. So, but putting on the shea butter and then put some socks on, immediately after, just letting your feet marinate, you know what I'm saying? Like a little foot mask or something. But yes, go to your local beauty supply store. Now, that's one of the products where I don't have the link because it's a beauty supply store. I can't have the link to the specific one I'm talking about, but go to your beauty supply store and see what I mean. Now, Haircare. There's two lines that come to mind. The first one I started using, I've been using this for some years too, the Garnier Whole Blends line. Now, not the Garnier, not the regular Garnier, it's Garnier Whole Blends. And they got like the cocoa butter, the shea butter or whatever. They got a couple little flavors of the shampoo and conditioner and the leave-in conditioner and the cream. So good. And now I'm speaking from like a curly girl's perspective when I talk about this hair care on a budget, because I don't straighten my hair. I had my hair straightened for like a month and a half, but I'm I'm mostly curly. So the Garnier Whole Blends line, love that line. I've been using it for years. I just repurchased a shampoo from that line. Love it. And of course, to me, I know it's a lot that happened with Shea Moisture. Like they rebranded or something, reformulated. I don't know, but that line to me is still for me. Like it's my favorite hair care. If I don't feel like going to get some expensive hair care and I'm like hair care on a budget, I definitely go to Shea Moisture. Shea Moisture will always be near and dear to me because that's the first line that I used when I went natural. I've been natural for, oh my gosh, how long have I been natural now? 16, 18, 20. I've been natural for almost 8 years. May of this year will be 8 years that I've been natural because that's when May or June, because that was after I got done getting relaxers. So yeah, that was the first line I used going natural. So I love Shea Moisture. So the Garnier Whole Blends line, Shea Moisture line, can't go wrong. That Shea Moisture Deep Treatment Shea Butter Mask, that hair mask, that deep conditioner, near and dear. Near and dear. Now, like, I don't have specific products for, like, now I do have specific products for the Garnier Whole Blends line, but like for the Shea Moisture line, I'll link a couple products, but to be honest, it's just Shea Moisture for me. Now, I haven't tried everything in Shea Moisture. I have my go-tos. Okay, so that's what I'll do. I'll link my go-to products for the Shea Moisture line just to give you guys an idea. Like, I'm pretty sure y'all have used all these products and been like, oh, snap, I ain't used that in a minute. That's my jam. That's how it was with, like, the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Oil. I'm like, oh, snap, I ain't used Palmer's in a minute. Let me circle back. You know, sometimes you gotta spin the block on your favorite products, especially drugstore. Like, the one thing about the drugstore, I'm like, I love, you know, just to splurge and get me some little expensive products here and there, but drugstore is moving up in the world, okay? Okay, so one last product, press-on nails. Beauty on a budget, press-on nails. Now, I really want to be a press-on nail girly. I tried. I think press-on nails are good if you are the type of person that don't always get your nails done. I need my nails done. That's one, like, I be trying to save money. Like I said, I'm in my saving money era this year. Like, I'm really trying to buckle down and save. But getting my nails and my toes done, that is something that's non-negotiable. I don't know. I've been getting my nails. Now, I've been getting my nails since I was 16. Like, every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, I'm at the nail salon. Nails and toes. I need it. It's like one of those things, like, you know, some girls is like, I need my nails done. Like, some girls can't walk out the house without makeup. I can't go more than 3 weeks without getting my nails done. Like, that, especially that third week. The third week be pushing it for me. Now, it depends how good. Because, you know, sometimes, like, they do your nails real good and it could last to 3 weeks. But I faithfully get my nails done every 2 weeks. So, back to the press-ons. One thing about me, I'm going to go off on a tangent. But back to the press-ons. So, I tried to be a press-on nail girly. I lasted maybe 3 weeks. Now, I am going to link this glue down below. This nail glue, I used, it does last like a good week and a half before your nails start popping off. And that's the main thing where I don't feel like I could do press-ons because of the pop-off. Now, I do feel like they're press-ons for a reason. Press-ons, they're temporary. Now, if you're a girl that don't get your nails done every 2 weeks and you're okay, you know, you're good with your natural nails and you just want the press-ons temporarily, yes. Highly recommend 10 out of 10. Now, if you're like me and you like, I need my nails done every 2 weeks, non-negotiable. And now I could get them, I could do them every 2 weeks, but I can't. I'm not doing my nails every 2 weeks. I'm not doing the press-ons. Well, the press-ons don't even last 2 weeks. They didn't last 2 weeks for me. They lasted about a week and a half. I'm not redoing my nails every week and a half. I don't want to do my nails, period. Because when I started doing them and I'm like, I don't think this is for me. I don't want to, because I feel like I do a lot of my own beauty treatments. I do my own facials. Like, I have a steamer and everything. I still, like, go get a facial here and there. But on a weekly basis, I do my facials. I do my hair. I do a lot of my beauty upkeep at home. Like, so I'm like, yeah, I want to go get my nails done. Like, but I do a lot of my beauty upkeep at home. Like I said, my hair, my facials, and all that stuff. So I don't want to sit down and do my nails. It's more so a chore for me to do it than, like, relaxing. Like, to me, doing my facial, my skincare, my deep facial skincares on the weekend, that's more relaxing. Because I'm, like, steaming my face and just chilling and, doing all that. But doing my nails, wasn't relaxing to me. So that's probably not something that I'll do. But I did mention it because it's so convenient. And it's, like I said, budget friendly. Like, you get a whole pack of nails for $10 that you can wear for a month. You don't have to get a new pack probably until like a month later. Versus getting your nails done for $150 every 2 weeks. That's crazy. But one thing about it, I'm getting my nails done. And I try, like, I give my nails like a break and everything. Like, I'll take my nails off for like a couple weeks and then get them put back on. But yeah, the press-ons didn't work for me, but the press-ons are all the rage on social media. Like, the girls be doing their press-ons, so they might work for you. But I highly recommend everybody to at least try it if you haven't. Now, press-ons are so old school. I'm talking about press-ons like they're new or anything like that. Like, press-ons are so old school, okay? I was wearing press-ons before I was wearing acrylics. Before I was getting my nails done when I turned 16, I was doing my own press-ons. I was doing the press-ons before I could get my nails done, though. One thing about it, I always wanted my nails done. I just don't like my nails, my hands without nails on them. I always say they look like little boy hands. I just don't like them without my nails. But anyway, that's the end of the press-on nails. I feel like that was a little dragged out. I dragged that out. I dragged out the press-on nails, Lord. But yeah, those are all my products and things for beauty on a budget. One thing about it, love beauty treatments, but they could be expensive, very high maintenance, and I just feel like you could get the same look on a budget. And so I want to do a part 2 because I want to do like more so like in-depth like facials and everything, hair treatments at home, like conditioning treatments, oil treatments. I want to talk more about that too. I'm going to do that on another beauty on a budget. We're going to do a part 2. But that is the end of this episode for this week. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a good day, whatever you're doing, working, walking, driving, cleaning, cooking, whatever you're doing. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And thank you for tuning in. And remember, it's a lifestyle.